Shopify is a very beginner-friendly platform. It is super easy to use. You don't need programming skills to create your store and start selling. With Shopify, you can create a clean professional website very fast due to its ease of use. It's a no-brainer. Shopify will let you get your store live much quicker than with WooCommerce. As a hosted e-commerce platform, Shopify takes care of most of the technical aspects of an e-commerce site. Shopify handles your hosting so where your store lives online, and the technical optimizations, like the Content Delivery Network or CDN to speed your site with local copies of your store located close to your customers' locations. You can even purchase your domain name via Shopify, and they will secure your site for you with a SSL certificate. However, it is better to buy your domain name elsewhere. If Shopify closes your store, at least you have your domain name left. With Shopify, you can just focus on growing your business, free from technical burdens. You don't need to update anything. You let Shopify secure your store. You don't do backups unless you really want to sleep soundly. The user interface is excellent. Everything has been thought of and it's easy to navigate between menus and customize your store. Shopify offers many beautiful free or paid themes for your store's design. You can find everything you need to set up your store in the admin panel. It is the most user-friendly e-commerce platform on the market, and you can have your store ready very quickly. This great user interface is one of the main strengths of Shopify. You can install new partner apps easily to add more features to your store. If you need to make further customizations, Shopify gives you access to the code of the template which uses the Liquid language. Liquid is an open-source template language created by Shopify and written in Ruby on Rails. There is not much to say about the simplicity of Shopify. It's like the Rolls-Royce of e-commerce. On the other hand, WooCommerce is more complex compared to Shopify. It has a steeper learning curve. WooCommerce is a plugin you install on top of WordPress, which is a blogging platform initially. It means that you will have more to do to convert your site into a store and not just a blog. Installing WooCommerce is not enough. You will have to customize it to remove prominent blogging widgets and other not relevant WordPress features for your store. But that's not a big deal. WooCommerce works with plugins. It's easy to end up with 30 or 40 or even more plugins, making your store a kind of complex factory. These applications are created by developers and various companies whose business is to sell you more plugin licenses. Expect to see ads for other plugins or premium versions all over your admin panel. But you can hide them when they pop up. While Shopify is straightforward, you have to do a lot of cleaning up with WooCommerce and accept to deal with some level of complexity. There are constant updates coming from WordPress, WooCommerce, your themes, and all your plugins. You will also need technical skills with WooCommerce, which Shopify does not. You can decide to outsource it, but it has a cost to hire a developer. However, it is quite doable if you have a little patience and the desire to learn. It is not that complicated. For example, to customize the appearance of your store, you will have to create a child theme so you won't lose your customizations when you have a theme update. You will create custom code to maximize your store performance. And you need to go in the code if you want to fully customize the automatic emails you send to your customers. On top of that, to optimize your WooCommerce store for speed, you will have to configure it carefully. You will spend time choosing the right hosting provider before trying to understand caching and optimization plugins, CDN, server-side caching, and other technical aspects. You can do it yourself or outsource it to someone technical. Fortunately, you don't have any of that with Shopify. They take care of everything technical for you. You have endless customization possibilities with WooCommerce, but it comes with much more complexity compared to Shopify. Shopify hosts your store in the cloud on a secure and efficient infrastructure. Unlike Shopify, don't expect to have your store ready in a few hours with WooCommerce. It will take you days or even weeks before you grasp all the main aspects of your store. You will have to install plenty of plugins. Try to find the ones that work and lose hair figuring out which ones don't break your store. It often happens that plugins are incompatible with each other. In addition, with WooCommerce, some features are found in multiple plugins, so you have to remember to activate them in one place at a time. Shopify is clearly the winner for ease of use. WooCommerce is a far more technical platform, so you will either take the time to learn how to use it, or you will have to outsource the technical configuration and maintenance. In contrast, Shopify is accessible to the everyday person, and it is super user-friendly. If you're a beginner or if you want to stay away from technical issues, Shopify is probably the way to go.